Hey there, YouTube! Today is, what is today? The 13th of November? Just turned 37. Getting old. You can really see it right now on my face. Look at all them nasty wrinkles. I'm just kidding. I'm a good looking SOB. Just playing. Anyway, so, we need to talk about, election fraud. Big time. We really need to focus on this, people, and this is something serious. If your state has electronic voting, computerized voting ballots, I would petition your state, your congressman, your state representative to go back to the MEEP score test. What's that called? Scantron type voting ballots. So that way it's a digital machine that reads the ballot. And obviously they can put a bug in those too, but it's a little more complicated because you can actually recount the voting ballots with the marks on the Scantron. There were cases not too long ago when people were testifying to the fact that they made an algorithm on computers, basically a virus, but it's an undetectable virus. You wouldn't even know it was in there unless you're specifically looking for it. So they make these programs that flip the vote 49-51 in favor of whoever they want it to be. In this case, it's probably going to be the Democratic selection. Just recently in Virginia, they had caught them in election fraud. The governor of that state was beat by 4,000 votes, and they found out about it. So right now there's a big investigation into that. Now this election coming up, we need to. So I don't know how we're gonna do it. I really don't. I don't have any ideas on this. I mean, I do have some ideas, but it's all superficial and it's not gonna work. Just because, like the last election, I stood at my voting spot and made sure that they were counting the votes correctly. I was watching the machine as they put them in there, and I wasn't assigned to do this. I just did this out of my own volition because I want the truth to be upheld. And anyway, that's one thing you can do. Just go stand there and watch them, make sure they're doing it right. Another thing we could do is get a private party to make sure that there are no viruses in these computers. Run a program in there to check all files in the computers for not malicious software, but any foreign software that was added to the computer after the election program or the voting program was put in. That's one thing. Another thing we could do. But if the only way that the Democratic Party is going to win this election is by voting fraud. That's the only way. There's no way. All these polls are fake. Everybody knows the polls are fake. Everybody knows. And if you're a liberal, I get it. You really want your party to win and you feel like it's going to win. But I'm telling you, man, there's no possible way. This Trump movement is not just a Trump movement, it's a movement against the New World Order. And everybody, not everybody, but the majority of the people in this country know what's going on. It was a small percentage. 2001, I was awake. As soon as 9/11 happened, I started questioning everything. So, anyway, we need to watch out for voter fraud on Election Day 2020. So I don't know what we can do. Share this video with your friends. Maybe somebody can come up with some ideas on what we can really do to make sure that the election fraud is not happening. Anyway, God bless you and God bless America.